Recording.
Okay, we're streaming as well, right?
Yeah, we're doing both.
Hi. We are live right now, aren't we?
Yep.
Okay.
Streaming live and recording locally.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
Hello and welcome. Can you hear me? Hello? Okay, Raoul, why are you not here? You should be here. It's fun. Welcome back to round 4. This is Tagore. Dave will be back very shortly. And to our left is Menno Shackle, and to our right is Adam East. Menno is playing something Banner of the Dragon. I think it's Lannister. Adam is playing Stark Fealty. Or Stark Rose. We'll check. Start! Okay, so Dave Bamford has been an idiot and forgot to start the round. He should also be back here commentating instead of wandering at the front. Bamford? Yeah. Bamford? Yeah. Wait, who's got the other one? Oh,
me and Craven.
Yeah.
Well, Whammer has one now because Vince gave it to him.
Sure.
Who's the other semi-final? Marco?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, and then we gave one away on the cast.
Sure.
And it went to a guy in Northampton, which was great.
Did you, have you met him?
The guy in Northampton?
Yeah.
Yeah, first prize goes to a guy in Northampton. He gets the choice between all these things. Obviously, he chose that. Second guy gets, it's a guy from Northampton. He gets the other man.
Fix. Sorry, so, I'm back. Say hi, Dave.
Hello.
So we have Menno versus Adam, as we said. Stark Fealty versus Lanny Dragon. Yep. And this is obviously a very good start for Menno. It's Tywin and a Chud. Adam's okay. I mean, this is probably one of the better flops for someone playing as Lanny Dragon, because that Winterfell is going to do so much work. Oh, that is nasty. Milk of the Puppy and Tywin turn 1. That is a sort of crap you definitely want to see in Stark. Pop, pop, pop. And here comes either a Ned or a fish. It's a Ned. You could also play the fish if he wants to. But it is a very good question whether it is interesting. I probably... That's definitely not a fish coming down. So that's Lady on to... Oh, no. No, sorry. Septim Mordain. That's a bodyguard. And the gates, I believe, should come down. So 1 gold left. He set up himself quite well for next turn, where he could potentially drop a Blackfish to follow up with his Ned. So 10 gold for Menno. Getting a Tywin milked is not fun, but he's potentially still okay, especially this turn. Pop it. To Valshot's Raiders to get rid of the milk. That is very nice. Though obviously Adam can stop a trigger simply by using Winterfell. And another follow-up is a Miri. It's very good of Menno because it forces Adam into a difficult choice. Either he uses the Winterfell to block the Miri trigger, or he uses the Winterfell to block the scary things, the Rajat's Raiders. So this is almost a free intrigue, basically. So I think that's going to have to go unopposed. And in goes Mordane. Ooh, I'm not sure I like this one. It's a military challenge. If I were... presumably it's military. If I were Menno, I would block this one right now to... He hasn't blocked. Wow. So that's claim 2. That's a very nasty claim 2 indeed. I would have blocked this with Tywin and the Radford's Raiders just to get the Raiders off. And that is only 7 strength. And that is 7 strength. You know, that easily would have allowed Menno to get the milk off, and losing the milk would have seriously helped Menno's position. I don't work here, sorry. I'm just doing commentary in this game. Yeah, that was completely unnecessary. It wasn't. I think it's completely unforced. It's a mistake. That Miri's not doing much against Winterfell.
Wait, did they book you? How much is it? £1. I have to check.
The guy said it was £1 for them. The guy said it was £1.
I was just finding cheap from it again.
And yep, chump power challenge. There's no way Miri blocks this because.
Even though it doesn't fit in the box.
I mean, technically, Menno could push a. If Menno has a treachery, he could potentially push the Miri challenge through. But that isn't great. And I think Adam's obvious follow-up here is, if he has it, is March to the Wall.
How much is this one?
Oh, those are the ones that have store 100 cards.
So
I'll just take the
Menno leads at the power. I'm not sure what I'd love at the power. I think leading with the military is probably far more important right now. Just to make Menno have to march away a slightly more useful character. Depends on how. Sorry, Adam march away with a slightly more useful character. Oh, indeed, Rattleshot Traders do actually have to put it as an attacker. Thank you very much. Uberhub. I might have cheated a couple of times. Oops. So this is a filthy and a confiscation. So this clearly shows that Adam has no march to the wall. I'm not sure who's going first, but it looks like Menno was able to trigger first, and Adam triggers second. And Adam does the clever move of kneeling down to Tywin, as Miri is pretty much shut off by Winterfell. So yep, Adam is indeed going first. Neil, and I think it's a pay 4. Neil house card. Yep, fishy. That doesn't look like. Oh, it's a Grey Wind. Not 100% convinced by the Grey Wind play, though I can see if Menno doesn't deploy enough military characters, that Adam would easily be able to just to kneel down someone, e.g. Miri or Tyrion, that Menno might be playing. So yeah, okay, I can see it. I think I might have a bit of thing for the Blackfish, which is why I'd rather see it played, but hey. I think right now Adam's doing a very good job of keeping a board stable. This is a Tyrion and Duke Tyrion, I think. So that Winter's Coming that Adam played last turn was very, very timely, as it would definitely not be nearly as useful now. So this is just a military 4 strength. It will almost certainly kneel. It will kneel down to Tyrion. So ambushes in the Grey Wind, so the Burn Men, to stop the Intimidate from kneeling at Tyrion, and yep, claim is that. That's the annoying thing about Lanny. They have big efficient dudes, and they have tricks that they can bounce into play like that. It's really annoying. So it's an intrigue by Adam. I think Menno is deciding how much he likes it. Hand. Yeah, well, I don't think Menno has a march. I mean, Adam has a march. If he had a march, he would have played it by now. Being able to march away either a Tywin or a Miri would have been absolutely amazing. So I don't think this was a march. So this is a blocked intrigue challenge. So Menno must really like his hand. So I think it's safe for Adam now to draw. Unfortunately, it's slightly off screen. I can't see what it was, but it seemed to be a start card. So I think, yeah, just a safe power challenge. You just get in while you can. and dominance goes to Menno. So Menno is playing on defense right now, but he's got his board set up, and Adam hasn't drawn any resource locations, which is going to hamper him in the turns ahead. I think it's probably another filth. It's a calm versus a summons. Adam's choosing who's first. Looks like Adam wants to go first. I don't work here, so. Yep, Big Greg is coming out to play. Sorry about that, I just need to get some paperwork sorted. No, I do not work here. I'm sitting next to a counter, which makes people think I work here. I have now written a piece of paper with that message written on it, so that I will not have to interrupt the stream again. So Adam's marshalling second. Obviously, Menno's dropped the Gregor he found with summons. Gregor is a very good way of pressuring the Winter activations. So either Menno has to, either Adam has to stop take his chances on Gregor, or he loses a character to Miri. If I were Adam, I would probably take the risk from Gregor and just hope it's not a start card. Sorry, it's not a 6-coster, or a 5-coster, or a 3-coster, or 1-coster. So Menno's going first. Also, obviously, the other thing that Adam can do is Adam can just block the Gregor. Well, that is less of an option for Miri, simply because of how big she is compared to the Stark's Entry Archons. So right now, Septum Ordain is 6 strength and technically bigger than Miri. So this is a big military challenge. If I were Adam, I think this is a challenge I would indeed Winterfell, just to stop the threat of a put to the sword. Okay, so he's defending. So 6, 7, 8, 9. 11, 12, 13, 14. So I don't. So he is technically bigger. If he defends with everyone. Not if he does that. I'm not 100% sure I would have done that. I think you want to defend with everything to stop things from dying. Because ultimately the pushback is you get to eat one of his chump blockers. And this way you would have got 2 power for Renan. And that's genuinely not what Adam wants to see. No, I disagree with the play completely. I mean, I'm not sure how much money Menno has left and how big Tywin is. But if he really was afraid of put, I would have just Winterfelled here to stop both triggers, and then just hope to block the Miri, because you can block Miri. Miri is only 5 strength, and Septim Mordain is 6 strength, and Ned is 7 strength. So Miri should be able to. You should be able to win challenges against Miri attacking on her own, unless the Hound comes into play. Yeah, so I think that was a very bad misplay by Adam right there. And I think that is going to cost him the game. Losing a Blackfish like that is just not good. Yeah, it does look like Menno didn't have the power. So either Adam could have blocked with everyone and won, and obviously given up a chance of doing military, but in doing so he would have gained 3 power. Or he basically just sets on a pose and goes Winterfell. Either way, that was probably the worst of both worlds. He shouldn't have committed so much. To do so. So with Rob out, with Blackfish out, that is not good for Adam. Stark Fealty decks are particularly vulnerable to Gregor simply because of how many characters they tend to run at the 4 cost, at the 6 cost level, and how incredibly valuable they all are. So the most standard lists run the Fishy, they run Ned, and they run Rob. A couple of them also run 6 cost Roderick Castle. So. That is not good at all. Indeed, March would have made this kind of a completely different game. Not every Stark player runs March though. Well, Wildfire almost does his job. I mean, it does get rid of one of Menno's big dudes. I mean, I think Tywin survives because he's money. I'd probably give it for Gregor. And maybe Tyrion, because Miri is pretty much shut down by Winterfell and she's never going to trigger. On the other hand, she does tie up the Winterfell activation, which is pretty important as well. And dupe on Tyrion is not insignificant, so he goes for Tyrion. Simply just for the, I think he just wants bigger dudes and the ability to kill on the table. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream so far. That's a Benjamin's cash, I think, on Menno's side. We're currently in round 4 of 7, so we have 85 people, making this the largest ever Game of Thrones tournament in the UK. It's also the largest ever FFG tournament in Dark Sphere. I think there was a larger X-Wing tournament in South London, but this is the largest FFG tournament at Dark Sphere. Beating a Netrunner regional that was held here last month by 6 players. So Menno simply plays out at Jamie. Adam counts 4 gold. He still hasn't drawn much economy, but he does have a heart 2 grove now, but that's probably a case of too little too late. Milking Gregor. Honestly, I think milking Miri would have probably just been the better idea. If you milk Miri, you could use... actually, no, well, milking Gregor means you could use the Winterfell Trigger on Miri, which is fine, I suppose. No, it was 6 bigger than Netrunner, so Netrunner had 79, I believe. We have 85. Makes this 5 bigger than Blackwater Bay 2014, which also had 80 people, which had 79 technically as well. But Alexi signed up to make it 80. So Menno starts with the Miri. I'm not sure what this is. This probably looks like a power. Nope, it's an intrigue. Yep, and it goes on to Septum Ordain, blocks it. Yep. Adam's not been very lucky with his Winterfell gates triggers. Yes, guys, please talk some more. I feel lonely if you don't talk back to me. I feel like I'm slowly going insane. Please talk more. Thank you. That was the military with just Jamie. And that's a dead knight. I mean, this is probably going to be one of Lanny's weaknesses. Lanny doesn't have many good power icons. I'm slightly confused by this play. Yeah, he can just block with that and get power on Jamie. I don't really see the point of that. I mean, it kneels people out, I suppose, which is good. But right now, when Lanny's on 8 or 9 power, I don't think it's worth it. I suppose it will give Adam dominance. So in this case, I think Menno just chump blocks with Tywin because there's no point committing fully. Oh no, he doesn't. Okay, so he's going for Dom instead. Okay. I think Adam is on 8 and Menno is on 4 or 5. He's definitely on at least 8. I think he's on 10.
Do you know how many Tyrell players there are?
Yes.
Is it exactly 1?
No. I think it's 2. Actually, no. Well, okay. I don't know exactly how many there are. I know approximately how many there are. So this is building versus first snow. First snow is going to be very awkward for Adam. Losing Septa Mordain is not fun when she's your only intrigue icon, and and when you're so poor. Guys, please talk to me. I'm going insane. So he's going for Milk of the Poppy with building orders, which is quite nice. Yeah, it's probably going on Jamie. Maybe on Tywin? Well, that Caitlyn came in a very handy time. So yeah, Mena's going first. The first no turn. It's very good to go first because it means you can do all your stupid military crap. Oh wow. That is no other characters, but there is a Birdman in hand to soak up any military claim that Adam wants to throw back his way. It's only 4 gold. It's probably a milk on either Jamie or Tywin. Probably Jamie right now. And yep, drop the cat. Drop the cat. Move the move the lady over. Either to Ned or to cat. Probably to cat. And then milk. No, Wama is not James. So no, Handshaker is not Wama. Wama usually goes by Wama. So it goes on Tywin. Oh. Okay. Cool. So the difficulty with playing against Lanny is even though all these characters have been milked, there are still gigantic beatsticks who will, you know, usually be bigger card for card than anyone you have. So Milk of the Popping Tywin and Gregor doesn't do as much as a lot of people would like them to do. Obviously it gets rid of Gregor's kill ability, and it gets rid of the renown, but you still have to push military challenges through this 10 strength beatstick who is going to, well, beat you down. Yep, and here comes the Burnman. Yep, big military challenge coming in. Yeah, indeed. The fact that Menno is using First Snow Winter is going to really hurt Adam. I don't think Adam has realized that triggering Winterfell just now is not actually going to stop Menno from triggering abilities. It's only going to stop him from triggering abilities. I don't think Menno's actually running any. Oh, he is running. He's running Bedouin's Cash. Yes. Yeah, I think we just saw little takesy backsies. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't actually finished counting deck lists and house numbers. I will do so at next round when Dave's back in the commentary booth.
I know those are going to be more expensive, but it's better quality. If they fall to the floor, nothing's going to happen. These at the end, it's massive.
Oh yeah, I've had a few of those decks like that. I keep breaking my deck boxes.
Those
I'm going to donate those for
they're not going to happen.
how much are they?
I'll get these. I'll get these. What's wrong with them? They're nice and tough.
I've got a couple of those.
Yeah.
I tend to use them more for storage than anything else because they're is that the thick metal ones? They're really heavy.
Sorry about that, they just needed the computer for something. So where were we? Looks like Adam has indeed triggered Winterfell. I think it's still the military because nothing has died yet. I think Adam might just be saying unopposed and choosing to claim.
The breakdown of houses playing.
Commentating. I don't know why Menno's taking so long. Or if Adam's taking so long. Okay, Adam has just taken a long time to decide. I'm not really sure what the point of kneeling Ned Stark there is. I mean, Gregor is 10 strength. And the Jamie is 5, so that's 15, that's 7. That's not going to do much. If Menno really wants to push a put to the sword through. Which obviously he doesn't actually have because he would have played this. That's his renown. I think Adam might just be tilting right now. It's a power challenge with Tywin. I think this is good play. It either forces Adam to block this one, and by blocking this one, he, so he loses the power, and then he sends Miri in and forces Adam to block with Cat, and therefore wins dominance. Yep, with Jamie. No, yeah, he has to block with Cat here. There's no way around it. Cat's bigger than Miri, so that's fine. That's about it. So Dom will almost certainly go to Menno. I think Menno is now on 13, and if he's running a standard Lannister suite of cards, he's running a march, and this is going to be pretty much over. Trading a Birdman for a Catelyn Stark with a lady on it is a very good trade indeed. But he doesn't have a march. He has a calling and he has a noble cause. So I think Adam should get from just that there is no way that Menno is running March because it's just a snap pick play March. No, Menno only has 2 economy plots left, so it's noble cards, he's calling the banners. I think at this point you just play, if you want to go, I suppose you would probably go with noble cards just because, no, he's going calling the banners, just for initiative control I think. That has backfired to certain, oh no it hasn't, he does have a King's Road, so he'll probably just make Adam go first, and then, yeah, so it looks like he's pointing at Adam. No, he seems to be going first. Not sure I agree with him. He's on... I think if he's on 14, like I think he is, he might actually be okay. But I'm not sure he's on 14. I cannot tell you how well Andreas is doing because I do not have live updates on people. I believe he was on 2-1 going into that round. Has Menno just passed without any money? Playing anything? So, it's up to Morden. Just slightly confused actually by Bran. Another Knight of Tumblestone. I think that's a pass. I think it's Menno for challenges. Phase 2 for another Burn Man. I think this is just going to be a big ass military challenge.
Oh yeah, sorry, after that, sure.
Nightmares on Jamie. So they're both on 2 and 1, so they have a loss to give. The vast majority of players on 5 and 2 will make the cut. We're doing 7 rounds of Swiss today. So I think Menno's just trying to be very careful and try not to lose a game that is pretty much in the bag.
Alex, dame un segundo que tengo que coger la orden de un man.
And obviously getting his Jamie, Milk of the Poppy was definitely not. Sorry, Nightmares was definitely not part of the plan. This is the 4th round. We're slightly behind schedule, SoCal Sand Snake. It would have been nice to have been in the 5th round by now, but we had a slightly longer lunch break than we anticipated, and people were taking slightly longer to register than we thought. So this is a big military challenge coming in. So it's 14 strength. It looks like there's a chump, a kill, no put to the sword. So Menno is just slowly chipping away. Yeah, so it sounds like that was actually just a joke. There was no actual IDing involved, as everyone IDing the first round would have been quite disastrous because it would have messed up everyone's strength of schedule. So we didn't actually ID in round 1. Because that just means you just have some lucky people getting paired up with people with good SOSs. So that didn't happen. It was Dave's joke. There's only 10 minutes left in this round. Menno is taking his sweet time, so it might actually go to time. They did not ID the first round. It wasn't a real ID. I think Menno passed and it went straight back to Adam. It might actually be closer than it looks. Because Adam is able to push big power charges through. I will have a quick look at to check the power totals because there's a lot of ambiguity over that.
It's gonna be like a 9 card. Okay, alright. Any color in particular you like? This one?
Dark purple?
Huh?
Dark purple?
So Menno is currently 14 to 8 ahead. But if Adam gets this big power challenge through, which he might be able to, because I think this is 10, 11, 12 strength. Yeah, and Menno's only 11 strength. So this will tip Adam into... This will get Adam to... No, Adam 3 power. And get him to 12. To 11, sorry. Yep, chump block. Loses the power, and then Menno gets it back for dominance. Oh, look at the hubby and wife team working together. I think Dom, yep, Menno's back to 14. Presumably this will be the last plot. I don't think Menno has Adam has another trick for Jamie. So I think if I'm Adam, I go first here. But I don't really see how Adam wins. I think Adam can get to 14, but his 15th is elusive. Losing that Blackfish in the Rob was very, very painful indeed. Because he is currently on 11. He can go to 12, 13 from Eddard and his Renown. He can go to 14 from the Power Icon. I mean, if he top decks more Dane Sansa, that potentially works.
Yeah. 60p.
He does have more Dane in hand, I think, still. If he has a Sansa, I think he might actually be able to close this out. But I don't think he has a Sansa. So the odd card in Adam's hand is Sirio. And that's a seal the hand on Jamie from Menno. Yeah, I don't think there's any way Adam can win this unless Menno does something incredibly stupid.
Well, if you do a challenge action. Yes, yeah, then I can't.
I don't really think it's an example of how OP Lannister is. I think it's mostly a case of what happens when you fuck up against Lannister. I think Lannister is very well positioned to take advantage of people who fuck up. Yeah, it is boring, isn't it? So I think Adam's taking his time a bit. I'll give you an update when something happens. In the meantime, I will work on getting you stats because people seem to want stats and breakdowns. So I am currently.
Yeah, you have to stick back. No, we passed on.
No, I'm just looking. Yep.
So I think that's just a military? No, it's just a power. No Caitlyn.
You didn't find my decklist? Okay.
Sorry. Have some paper.
Thank you. Are you alright?
Still nothing. I think Adam is trying to see if he can get Menno to make a mistake. And Menno's taking ages to make sure he doesn't make that said mistake. Because obviously right now Adam can move Lady. Oh no, he can. Yep, so he defends with both. Tywin and Miri. I think this is when he'll drag Septim Ordain in to win the power. So steals 1 power. Sure. Triggers power. That goes to 14.
I find it. It was on my bag.
What? Is that it?
It was on my bag.
That's
So
fine.
I didn't.
Yeah, so. So we just got our last deck list handed in just now. Yeah, he lost his deck list. Luckily we have them all now, so I will be working on getting you the full stats very shortly. So we're still currently in the last round of Adams versus Menno. This was supposed to be a quick game, but it has dragged on a bit.
You would check it?
I'll check it later, yeah. So it looks like an intrigue. Blocks is Jamie. Yep, Jamie stuns. So now it really just involves. No, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. So I'm not really sure Adam's taking or if Menno's just taking his time. But this is Menno's game. He's got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 power. He pushes the military through. With Jamie, that'll be 14. He'll win Dom because he has like dudes on the table that aren't out. So I'm really not sure what's taking him so goddamn long. I might actually be a bit more pushy when it comes to making sure people don't take their sweet fucking time. Very boring. Nothing's happened in the last 10 minutes. Yeah, it is.
14 power. Like.
He's on 14 power. I don't know why he's not doing a military challenge.
With the old renowned.
Yeah, with the renowned dudes, you know.
Feels like this just ends now, right? You just military.
Yeah, I think it's mostly because Adam is. It's Adam's turn right now, and he hasn't passed. And he's wondering whether or not he should even try the military, and I don't think it is. I am very tempted. Yeah. We're all saying we should start punishing Adam for stalling, but right now he gets no benefit from this at all.
I don't think he's
stalling. I don't think he's stalling, but
really
it's very, very it is very slow, and it's very annoying for me because I have been sitting here doing nothing and haven't had anything new to say. So I guess we could make small talk. Hi guys.
I wasn't quite high all the time, but then my rebound.
So I don't know what's happening. I think it's just I think Adam's just conceded then. Right, let's finish.
I'll commentate the next round and put Craven on the screen.
What's Craven on? Oh, Craven.
He's doing well, and it'll be banter if I commentate his game.
Cool.
There you go.
Being here is it's like a really good person. I don't know why.
That's tough.
Last I checked, we had 30-ish.
Anyone that we know about making perhaps watching?
31. Yeah?
Have you had the opportunity to inquire regarding food for tonight?
I'll do it this round. Sorry.
To have it because I need to get in touch with
Yeah.
you.
Is this round okay?
But I need to edit this one.
Cool. Right, we'll see you in like 5 minutes or so.